Hello, I'm Adam Hood,
And I'm Josh.
and these are our thoughts and reactions for the best upcoming games of 2020. We hope you enjoy these trailers. Subscribe and like and follow us on Twitter, but we hope you enjoy it. That was Cyberpunk. I like the trailer, but favourite part is still Keanu Reeves, but I like some things that it suggests that you can do. You've got the blades.
Yeah.
So on top of like the first person combat, we've got all the shooting, so you got the slow mo, but just running up or something and slashing them with blades like he's doing. I think that's brilliant. What do you think of it?
Well, I know that I'm really excited to try out, the little whippy arm thing that comes out. You can hack people and do stealth. I'm more of a stealth gamer, so I thought.
Yeah. I want to see like the environments. You just look all like the neon. You've got the car and cars in third person. The car just looks beautiful.
Yeah, I think the CD Projekt Red, what they do well is environments and characters. And I think that this game will actually have some very, very pretty game environments, and it also may tax a lot of computers and consoles.
Yeah, but it's like you've got all characters in it as well. You saw like who was facing that little apartment. Say the big guy, he's one of the Haitians, I believe.
Yeah.
And they're meant to like heavily reference from actual Haitians, got language and stuff. And so you've got all gangs in there, so you've got all side quests, working with police, the Robocops, nice reference. And there's so much combat in that, and it's like you just look at the detail. Then you've got all the scenes that Keanu's in, who was originally only a tiny bit of the game, he then turned out to be in like more than half of it, potentially all the game.
Yeah, and I like the mystery of, is he real or not? Is he part of something in your head? I like that.
Yeah, honestly, that's a good addition. And who's not a fan of Keanu?
I know I am.
I like it. I'm happy about the character. It's like when his friend dies, you can just tell that it's going to be so much of him.
Yeah.
That you can tell it's going to be so much impact to the story, and we don't really know why. Why was it? Did it ever explain why they were robbing, or was it just like for a piece of hacking software?
It was some chip in his head, but I don't exactly know how it got from coming to give him the chip to then everyone's getting shot out. But
yeah, I think that's more information we'll get when we actually play the game. It's just showing part of the heist, them getting away, and my friend is shot, he's dying. Take the ship and get the money.
Yeah.
And so you could tell it was already haunting him a bit there. And let's see, what else do you think would be good about it?
Well, I know that it's got like a very in-depth character customization. You can be whoever you want to be, whatever you want to be. I know it's got a big skill tree that I can imagine would go very in-depth with certain builds, and you could totally customize out your character and see what you want to be. And I'm sure that there'll be a brilliant story to back it up, because CD Projekt Red did that well.
So they also allow you to edit your background, certain things. When it's showed, you can be male or female, and it was you have like certain personality traits or certain background traits. Like, do you remember the Mass Effect creation?
Yeah.
Where you could be like a fallen, you could be a soldier that's been with a Medal of Honor, or you could be some poor orphan that's just grown up, and that could really edit your backstory there. And I remember during one of the press releases they actually showed you that's how you can edit your character's creation. But I don't know how detailed it is in other aspects. I don't know if we can control what our faces look like, body build.
I think you can edit your faces and stuff, but we'll obviously have to see further in the game. Also, I'm very looking forward to see whether or not, if you pick a certain background, whether or not certain NPCs and characters will pick up on that and judge you in different ways.
Considering it's Cyberpunk, I'd assume they would.
Yeah.
Because when you look at all of the information and stuff they did for The Witcher, where people pick up references from even the slightest details on that, and considering they've pushed back the release date now to September, and they're going to do so much crunch in 8,
a couple,
7 to 8 months.
Hopefully, with a big hope that it doesn't get pushed back again, but if it happens, it happens.
I think it's too big a release for them to push back to after 2020, considering
you can say that, but Witcher got pushed back multiple times. So
considering this year's the cross-gen year, We jumped from PS4 to PS5, so I think pushing it back even further would be bad.
Yeah.
But from what it's been suggested, they already have plenty of the game ready. It's just further polish.
And you know, as anyone knows, better polish in a game is never a bad thing. So it's definitely worth the wait, I'd say.
Yeah. So I'd say we go to the next trailer now.
So Doom,
Yeah.
it looks like a lot of the same stuff,
Yeah.
but even better. It looks fast
Yeah.
and
So I've never played
gory.
Doom myself. I've seen the old Doom games. You can say, is it a sequel?
It's a sequel to the 2016 Doom.
2016 Doom. And say, yeah, it looks good. Like, I love the environment, like how bright and vibrant it is. Say, texture-wise, you can see texture mapping, and that's done perfect. All small little details. The amount of effort they've put into that, and then you've got the animations from the guns, the weapons, and say you can. There's a lot going on, but it's compact, so you're not getting too distracted.
Yeah.
Say with Doom, there's not really much story to Doom.
There's a slight story, but
there's a story there.
You don't play Doom for the story. You play Doom for the killing.
Yeah. And so there seems to be I say a variety of enemies, but some of them quite the same.
There's a lot of the old enemies, but there's a lot of new ones. Like the big one. I'd like to see how we go about that, because now there's the movement mechanics with like the hook that comes from your gun. There's the mantling and stuff like that. I'd like to see what comes with that, and whether or not you can climb up the monster.
So you've got your traditional large jumps, which originally was a bug.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I like something that comes like the rays. Then you've got something like those orbs, the coloured orbs, but when you shoot them, it changes like the environment, like doors and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they do that.
I don't know, but I can imagine you could chain a lot of those things together.
Yeah, it seems like they use
do
it to cut off enemies off. So then they're gonna find like one or two, kill them, switch it back, open it up. But it seems less focused on the story, more gameplay.
I wonder if you can, do environment kills with those sorts of things or not.
Environment kills. Honestly, I've never seen that in Doom myself.
Me neither, but
it'd be interesting to do. Like, I want to see like the type of guns as well. See how much variety they can. You saw that, you saw the little blue layers. You saw like some kind of like explosives. You had the traditional shotgun. I wish I had like a buzzsaw which you can just go and slay them with. Because I remember that from Gears.
There's a chainsaw in the game, so you could always have some more buzzsaw sort type things.
It looks like it'll be an interesting game, but I expect more of the same from the previous game.
It's more of the same, but in the case of Doom, there's more of the same doesn't hurt, and I'm sure it'll be improved a lot on, and I'm sure the multiplayer will be cool as well, because you can play as the monsters the demons against the player, and it's got a really cool mode coming up. I can't remember the exact name of it, but I'm sure I'll edit it in.
We'll just have to wait. We'll just have to wait and see. We'll just watch the next trailer for Dying Light 2, which unfortunately has been put back indefinitely. Oh. That looks nice. Like a little parkour you can do. It looks like a decent story, but admission, I've not played the previous game, so.
Well, fortunately for you, I have. And I know that it's a very good game that's near and dear to my heart, because me and my friends, we played through the whole story together. The game does focus a lot on the movement and the zombies in the first one, but the second one is more about the conflicts between people and factions rather than the zombies.
Yeah.
The zombies are still a big part of the story, but it's more about the people and the conflicts between them.
There was anything about the little wristband ad that
it could possibly be how long he has left to live, or it could also be like a faction being lost or something. Yeah. But
I don't know, it'd be a faction lost. I think it's more of maybe left to live, or maybe he turns into one of the zombies. So that's quite good. But I like it where they can chase you with like ladders and stuff and try and grab you.
I like that they've expanded more on the movement mechanics and stuff, and made it so that it can wall run and stuff like that.
They didn't really show much of combat.
The combat is fairly basic thing. You don't usually go out of your way to fight loads of hordes of zombies. It's usually just you go from point A to point B, and you just
So it's less combat and more of I need to get from point A to point B, and I'll do whatever I can to get there.
Yeah. So basically, you'll push over zombies, you'll kick zombies. Hopefully, he is hoping that they keep in the jumping 2-foot move, because that was one of my favourite moves that you could do in the game.
And say visually, I thought it looked really nice, and it'll look even better on 4K. And say with new consoles coming out as well, so most likely it'll be released on the new consoles.
Yeah.
But I think it'll look better on PlayStation 4, because PlayStation 4 is native 4K, and it'll be made separate. Or while it probably almost like a release normal PS4, they'll have one. I like to think that have exclusive 4K gameplay that they can use, and you just dumb it down. Because compacting a game's easier than bringing it back up.
Yeah.
But I'd say Xbox it'd be more difficult, because Xbox is doing it on so many of its platforms, even the earliest ones. So I'd say with PlayStation 4, I'd say keep it at 720 minimum, but 1080. I don't know. But
Don't know, mate.
I'm looking forward to seeing 4K and how it looks there.
I'm looking forward to seeing when it eventually comes out, whether or not the multiplayer is still in, and what sort of things that the multiplayer would offer you. Whether or not you get different characters, you don't get the same Kyle Crane for each character. But we'll have to see.
Yeah, okay, we'll watch the next trailer of a game I enjoy, Final Fantasy VII Remake. I think we can both agree that trailer is fantastic.
Honestly, that's probably the best looking game I've seen out of the whole we've seen so far. That looks mint.
So when you look at the gameplay, like, have you played Final Fantasy 15?
I've played Final Fantasy 15, yeah.
So you got like the open world gameplay, like you got the turn based. I like where some of the gameplay is still turn based, in that the way you got to choose like your items, your attacks, but it's more free for all, and like, there's no like turns. Well, it's not turn based.
Yeah, I like that it's moved away from turn based, because personally I'm not too much of a fan from turn based, but I can appreciate.
I like the new. I like the combat. Visuals are really nice, and then like there have been scenes in the boss battle where you can actually use certain parts of the environment in combat, and then you've got the new. But I like it's the visuals are more. It's that revitalized Final Fantasy VII. It's a remake.
Now I know that I haven't played Final Fantasy VII, the original. So I was wondering whether or not they changed parts of the story just to make it, a little bit more new, or they're going to follow it dead on.
I don't know if this changed much. I've heard they've done some slight tweaks to elements of the story. I'd like them to include more of Zack, who's my favourite Final Fantasy VII character. He's the mentor of Cloud. Spoilers if you've never played Final Fantasy, but it's lucky if you've not. But yeah, it's a lot of that. I want to get into like the backstory. Then there's Zethroth. I want to see gameplay of him. He's fantastic. There's still at least 3-4 more characters to see that we'll be able to get more in depth of. It's like Cat, C, 13, Sid. And so then you've got the airship. You'll be able to fly in. You've got so much environment, but the combat from the driving the motorbike, using Cloud, Tifa, Barrett, so many play styles to go with. That doesn't include materia for spells, summons. Summons are going to look brilliant with those visuals.
Oh yeah, loads of particle systems.
And just looking at normal particle systems for the normal combat, it looks fantastic. It's not too much, but it's not too little.
Yeah.
It's just the right balance. And you look at that gameplay, see what they already have, and you just look and think, I don't mind them putting it back, get the game back, because they've already got so much.
I'm just wondering, because Final Fantasy 15, I think, I'll put in if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that came to PC as well, and that got a bit of modding and stuff like that.
Yeah, it did have some PC, and I heard there was some modding. I'd say this Final Fantasy 7 will come to PC as well, but how long it'll go to PC but we don't know. But I think it'll do really well, and it's the number one game I'm looking forward to this year.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people are looking forward to it, and well, if it is on PC and if it has modding, I'll definitely give it a look, and you'll definitely see a review from us.
Yeah. Now for our next trailer, The Ghost of Tsushima. Okay, so what do you think of that?
Well, I don't know exactly what it entails, but I know that I like it.
So the gameplay is you basically a samurai and you're trying to fight back against the Mongolian invasion on the island of Tsushima. And say that is essentially the gameplay. Well, not the gameplay, the story that we know of. But gameplay-wise, what do you think of it?
Well, it does look a lot like Sekiro that came out recently, which I really liked. So I'm sure I'll enjoy this as well.
Yeah, essentially, it's similar. Well, I'd say slightly similar. But in terms of the game, I'd say it's all slightly similar to For Honor.
Oh, so it's got like different ways of doing your slices and stuff.
From what I could tell, from what I've heard, I may be wrong. I think you do have stances, but I mean, like in the pace of some of the battles, like how slow you got to run up to enemy, you're locking on, and you got to use your camera, you got to use the katana, and you can block, guard, and then you can from a gameplay trailer, you can climb up like certain buildings using like a hook. And so you can like stealth way into the top and down.
So you can go in like different ways and choose your own route.
And then, like you said, you've got the horse riding through that, and then, but for me, it's the environment on top of it. It's the atmosphere that's created in the game.
Yeah, from the trailer alone, you can see how many moving foliage was in the screen at one time, and it just visually.
And then you got to think of like how the just environmental impacts you see. Like if you're say like between battle in like say a meadow and to then like blood, I'd assume they'd have blood spa, we don't know. And then you got into the snow, which I think even if it's just common enemy, it adds so much like tension. Yeah,
I wonder if it say if you were to slice someone, whether or not it would splatter the blood all over the environment or not. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. But I love the details, like when you saw a blade close up and you see like the blood spatter on that. That was really nice. And then there's the animations on the actual characters themselves that you could see, and just a clear level of detail.
There was a lot of visual fidelity on the characters' faces.
And you can see, and if you look back and you see another gameplay trailer, you can actually see the level of detail they've gone to. It's not much different. And if that's what the full game looks like, I think it'll easily be 9, maybe a 10.
I'd like to see what kind of armor customization it goes in as well, and whether or not I can make myself look like a really cool samurai.
Yeah, we've not seen much of that yet, but hopefully we can get a lot from it. But yeah, that's it from us. I'm Adam.
I'm Josh.
We hope you enjoyed our thoughts and appreciations of the new trailers for AAA games. We'll have more soon, and we hope you enjoy. If you do like us on Twitter and look at our other content. We hope you had a nice time. Goodbye.